Alright, y'all. We got a special one here. Got the little homie, John.
Show.
From Jacksonville.
45th, man.
Yeah, Sherwood, the city.
Sherwood, the city, period.
Uh-huh.
Show.
Let's see, we've been working about a month together.
Yeah.
And the whole month we've been together, he been grinding.
Since I got here, man.
Yeah. How many days you in?
I'm probably in, roughly about 60 down there, close to be, about
60.
45 going on, about 45, 50.
Yeah. So, give us a background, how you got started, how you got introduced to the emergency man.
Well, honestly, I got a couple homies that do it, you know what I'm saying? They gave me the rundown on what it's like and what their money is. They basically, if it weren't for my homeboys, I probably wouldn't have never even tried. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my homeboy now. They kind of convinced me. They talked me into it.
Yeah, we give a shout out. Give him a shout out.
So Johnny, he know who Johnny. My boy DJ, he know what time it is. So them two really, they gave me them long talks that made me just jump right into it. And they see this video, they gonna know. They gonna know for sure. DJ and Johnny.
Big up y'all boys, man. That's what you do right there. You put your homie on to the money. You went. You didn't go to SIU like the young lady Danielle on the other video. You went to an actual C school.
Yeah, I went to. It's called C School on Beach Boulevard in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah. How was that process?
It was smooth, man. It wasn't bad. It was only a week, honestly. Only a week. We took a test every day though. Like every day they gave us what we needed to know. Then we took a test at the end of the day. Gave us a little knowledge that we needed. It was smooth though. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. How much was that?
We had to pay a $250 deposit, and then when we got our first day of class, we had to pay the remaining $1,000.
Okay. That's what's up. Shout out to C School. I ain't gonna do too much advertising because them niggas gotta cut me a check. So you did the C School, you finished, and this is your first ship.
It's my first ship.
Yeah. What was it? So prior to coming onto the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then actually getting onto the ship, give me that rundown. Like, what was your thought process? What was you thinking? Your expectations?
Well, the first thing we're gonna think about is that money. So when people they was telling me I'm gonna be making $8,000 to $10,000 a month, so came out here with them expectations and wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I put in a lot of hard work, got my first 2-week check. It wasn't close. It wasn't close to add up to 10,000. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't that.
Yeah. You had that entry level.
Yeah, that real entry level into all the people who want to do this and become get a part of this industry right here. When you first start, you're gonna be entry level. You don't got no experience, you ain't got no knowledge, so they ain't gonna be able to pay you for something you ain't got. You know what I'm saying? So take your time, it's gonna come. And the producer behind this camera, he kept my mind right. He gave me the whole 9 yards, kept my mind on 10, man.
Yeah. Cause you need it out here.
Right.
You need it out here. It's a game that the young men and women want to get into, and it's just a lot of that's the main reason why we're doing these videos, so we can give y'all the proper insight, to get that 10 out your head.
For sure. Get it out.
Get that 10K out your head.
You start out, you ain't gonna make 10.
Yeah.
Trust me. You ain't gonna make 10. You'll get the experience for yourself and see how much you make, but I promise you ain't gonna be 10 on your first rodeo.
Yeah. The best thing that you can do or hope for is to get on a ship with a crew experience, because in my opinion, John landed on a gold mine, but the gold mine wasn't the cash; it was just the knowledge. Because a lot of the other guys, they liked John off the rip, so they gave him the game and they talked to him. And then I came in probably about a month.
Yeah, about a month in, and ever since he got here, he ain't told me no lies. Everything was straightforward. he gave me the game, man. Like he gave me so much knowledge to. It's gonna be over with when I leave this motherfucker. It's gonna go up.
Yeah. Appreciate that, dog.
So
yeah. So your work duties and the living arrangements, and you know what? Giving the food too. Let's go. Give us your experience with your work duties, your everyday duties, your living arrangements. You got your own bathroom. You share your bathroom, and how's the food? Is it like Red Lobster or is it Church's Chicken?
All right, I'm gonna start with this living condition. You got your room like, well, I'm gonna go off my experience on the ship that I'm on right now. We ain't got TVs in our room. The Wi-Fi not so great. Well, honestly, you don't even have Wi-Fi in your room, so you make a call to your family or whoever, you gotta go downstairs. So I'm kind of experienced. It's a little shaky what I'm going through, but it's part of the process. And you got your own bathroom, your own little shower, but it ain't too big. It's something you really gotta adapt to because it ain't like home, you know. Yeah. And my work duties, I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning. We have to do our little sanitation, but that's only for like the daymen who out on deck. This not for the engine department. This is for all you guys who wanna work on deck. If you're OS coming in, you're gonna have sanitations every morning at 6 o'clock. And at 8 o'clock, we have a meeting in the CCR room. Give us the rundown on what the day gonna be like. We go out there. There'll be a lot of chipping and painting, sweating, hard work. You gonna work. So please don't think it's gonna get handed to you when you get out here. Everything you're gonna have to work for. That's for sure. Yeah. And the food. Just hope and pray you get a good chef, because, man, we kind of on like a rotation with the food. It's like the same thing every week. Yeah. Lunch, French fries and sandwiches. Onion rings. I don't think they never going to run out. They ain't never going to run out of that. But that's how it is, man. This ain't going to be like this on your ship if you don't come on the SNC Goodwill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little different for you. You might have it a little better, but experience I'm going through, that's how it's going to be if you come here.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And let me give a side note. For everybody coming in the game, you're going to come in as an OS. And OS mean, oh shit, here come more work. Oh shit, this motherfucker calling my name again to do something. Oh shit, more paint, more chipping.
That's all you're going to do is chipping and painting, I promise you. Yeah. You're gonna perfect that.
Yeah. And it again, like you say, it's just part of the game, and you got to pay your dues. A lot of people, whoever you got your information from or got you inspired to want to get out here, whoever watching this, go back and ask them for a little more detail than what they give you, the surface of good money and traveling. Ask more details. So little off, I think we covered everything, unless you want to throw something in as far as the work.
You just gotta come out here and come with a positive mindset. Cause if you come out here and you come out here with a negative mindset, man, it's gonna be rough. Cause when you out here, you either doing 60 days or the longest you'll do is probably 120. And them days, you can't go home. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no skipping a hop to the crib. You out in the middle of the sea, especially if you go SIU and non-union. But we're gonna cover that too. So
yeah. So that's a good point with the SIU and the union and non-union. Basically, just to cover that, and I'm gonna have another video that go more in detail. But basically, the union is kind of like a temp agency. Just to give you an idea, they the one, that's where all the jobs go at. They delegate who qualified, things of that nature. You ain't really got to put a lot of work into it. You ain't gonna fill out no applications until you actually get the job, to the union decide you qualify for that job. Now, non-union, you got to do a lot of the legwork. You got to find a job, you got to put in the application. You're gonna have to, 9 times out of 10, a lot of these jobs, especially in the Gulf of Mexico, They gonna require you to go down there and take a piss test, a drug test, a physical in person, and they're not gonna pay for it. That's another thing, good thing for the union. The union will pay for your physicals and your drug tests, right? So off the industry and more into the personal yet industry side of it. So me and you was talking out of all our many conversations we had, and you made a comment that the OGs and the older men and jacks don't really give out enough game.
Facts.
Did you mean that like as far as emergency seaman or in general?
I'm gonna just speak on the merchant seaman side, because like back home, like for me, it's a little different, you know what I'm saying, than a lot of other people, because of like who I deal with, stuff and that sort. But merchant seaman wise, longshoreman, all that, I'm gonna cover everything. It's they don't tell you everything that you need to know. They kind of only tell you what they want you to know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it be kind of rough, because the stuff they tell you, you be still needing 10s and 20s more. You know what I'm saying? On top of what they done told you, they only tell you parts that they want you to know instead of giving you the whole rundown.
Yeah.
Like my boy Adrian did, he gave me everything, even the stuff that, like, basically he gave me his mistakes, so I don't make the same mistakes. Like, that's why I salute him and I respect him 100%. Because most OGs, they only gonna tell you limits. They only gonna give you partial.
Yeah, the good shit.
Yeah, the good shit. They ain't gonna give you the bad shit.
Yeah, because the being out here and being an emergency seaman, the good things, the glory days out here are easy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? When you leave the port, when you leave that dock, you headed to let's just say Jamaica, drop off a load. Man, you get like you amped up to go to Jamaica on the house, and you getting paid.
Yeah.
But see, what they don't tell you is it's a storm. It's the ship rocking. You know what I'm saying? You seasick.
Yeah.
You got captains that don't work. You don't work well with the captain and the crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's only the glory till you get to the next port. So, all the older heads that's listening to this, go ahead and give a little more information, y'all, man. Let's not harbor this information, man. Let's give it to them real. So why do you think that is, man? Why do you think the old heads feel like they gotta just give you partial, just give you the good shit?
Honestly, man, I just feel like they don't want to see you shoot past them. You know what I'm saying? They older than you. They want to always be like a step ahead. But man, when you young, man, you come in here young, like you got more time. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole lot more of head. You know what I'm saying? And most OGs, they don't want to see you shoot past them and do a little better than them. And that's what a lot of people, even people that's your age, they don't want to see you do better than them.
Yeah.
They want to either stay at the same level or don't want to see you even get to their level. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely got to choose wisely on who you intake information from.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And always try to get your own opinion of something, like get your own experience of it, like get your own feel.
Mm-hmm.
Don't never just go off what a person say. Just try to get your own feel of it and see how it worked for you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm definitely so. This whole platform is definitely me trying to work on changing that. And if it ain't gonna be nobody to do it, at least it's out there for somebody to catch it. You know. What do you think the old heads can do to reach the young men? Like, how can we approach a young man to talk to them? Because I know if it wasn't for my background, you know, a lot of young men like yourself that look like where I come from,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be easy to just come up to them and talk to them. But like, how can the old head just approach a young man?
All right, some young cats don't listen. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be kind of hard for OG to tell them something because they feel like they're just being hard on them. Or, you know what I'm saying? They just don't know how, they don't understand yet. You know what I'm saying? They still be young, but I feel like OGs should just like, you know what I'm saying, sit back and observe like an OG would.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of see what a young guy messing up and what he doing good at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And on one of them days that he doing good, he even if he doing bad, you know what I'm saying, just come school him.
Yeah.
Like tell him what he doing, tell him, show him that, you know what I'm saying, let him know he doing good.
Yeah.
And if he messing up, you know what I'm saying, just show him the right way to do it. Don't just watch him keep messing up. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll them be the times where a OG just need to step in instead of like just always coming at him for the bad. You know what I'm saying? It'll sound just start feeling like he nitpicking.
Mm-hmm.
So even when he doing good, let him know he doing good. So and when he doing bad, let him know so he know you being equal with him. You being fair. You just trying to look out for him.
Yeah, for sure. Excuse me, because the young man, I know for sure he left that stuff here, and I was like he's so defensive. And I walked up to him. I said, "Hey man, you left the stuff in the crew lounge." And he was, "I ain't leave that." I was like, "Man, hold on, man. You ain't got to get defensive. I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to talk to you." And he was like, "Oh no, I ain't do that, but I know you did." You know what I'm saying? You don't nobody come in here but me and you. You know what I'm saying? But young people don't. When you come out here, don't be so defensive. You know, just be open to a lot of constructive criticism. Cause keep in mind, just like John said, you don't know what it's like to be out here. So we it's our duty to show you, cause it's dangerous.
Yeah, people done died. Like this, it ain't no joke.
Yeah.
It's real dangerous. So it's important you listen, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody coming to give you the game and trying to help you, just giving you knowledge, whether if it's good, bad, if you know what I'm saying, just listen. Just take a little time and listen to them.
Yeah, for sure, man. Dog. So let's talk about the day. Now the big homie was, man, I was fired this morning. I was 38, boy. I don't think he saw me like that. And I had to, that's another thing, man, out here, man. You have to really take your time and chill before you just, don't pop off.
Thanks.
Because I want you to speak on the union contract with the Goodwill as far as like going into the tanks and the mates getting premium versus non-officers, which is us.
Yeah.
Not getting the premium pay. School them on that shit. Like, look, man, they don't even know.
we clean tanks every time we do. Every time we discharge and we at the port and we discharging. Once we get back at sea, on the way to reconnect and get another load of fuel, we have to clean tanks before we arrive to the next port. And it's an all hands thing, right? So everybody who are part of the deck department have to come out and help out.
Yeah, you got to.
But the problem is the officers, even though they licensed, they getting a premium pay, and that's unlicensed, and that goes for the OS, AB. For the ones who don't know, ABs are still unlicensed.
Yeah,
you just a higher rank than the OS. You just a able-bodied, like you certified to do more stuff.
Right. And
we getting underpaid. They not paying us our worth, and we doing the same thing as the mates.
Same exact thing.
The same exact thing. You going inside tanks that we shouldn't be going inside of. If the pumps was working the way they were supposed to, we wouldn't go inside the tanks. Yeah. But unfortunately, the Goodwill it's a mess. We have to go inside the tanks. It's probably over. It is over 100 degrees down there.
Yeah. Straight
diesel and it's flammable liquids. So it ain't no joke, man. We definitely being underpaid. The captain, he ain't right.
Yeah.
He ain't doing right now.
Yeah.
And as with the boats and stuff like that, man, they should be speaking up for us. Like they should be letting the captain know, like these guys is underpaid. So the ones who getting the real bag, the ones who getting paid the right price, should be the ones go down there and we just assist from the outside.
Right. That'd be fair.
That'd be fair.
That'd be fair, you know. But when you come out here, these are the things that you definitely are going to encounter.
Yeah.
Because you at the bottom of the motherfucking totem pole.
Bottom of the barrel. And like you was saying, when you get out here, man, you can't react how you react at home.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You definitely gotta think before you make that action. Cause out here, this one of the most important things Adrian told me. When you out here, ain't nothing important like black and white. Like you gotta do it the right way, professional way. You can't just go screaming and hollering and just being ghetto, man. You gotta go to them how they go to other people, like.
Yeah.
And you know the type of people I'm talking about. You just have to handle them how they'll handle you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't come off at them all aggressive. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of
document.
Yeah, you gotta have all of it. Got to be in black and white. You gotta do it the professional way.
You gotta do it the professional way. You cannot be ghetto. You can't be like the rap. You can't handle nothing like it's in the streets.
Facts.
You can't, everything, because all you gonna do is set yourself up for a loss.
Yes.
You finna get arrested. You finna have to. You finna wreck out.
Yeah, and you out here with them. They calling the shots out here.
Yeah.
You ain't all the people you can run to when you home. You can't run to when you out here.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you kind of trapped. You trapped out here until your time up.
Yeah. Yeah. And shit, we in the middle, about a day out from the next port.
Wailing Korea.
And you might not get to the next port in like 5-6 days. And I hear you and done cussed everybody out, acting like a whole fool. In 5 days, you gonna have a whole change of heart, because you gonna be done call the house, talk to your girl, talk to your mama, your daddy, whoever, and they gonna be like, yeah, they gonna be like, man, you tripping.
Mm-hmm.
That's what home gonna tell you, man, you tripping. I'm gonna give a C story. I was working with a company, and at the time I was getting paid like $300, and this was a couple years ago, which was really good money. And the mate wanted me to bring water up to the top, and I was still on that Jacksonville young Duval type of time. I cussed him out. I ain't getting no water. Who you think you talking to? Rah. In the middle of the water. Guess what? Next port, they got fired and didn't even know it. The first dude I talked to was a guy from Louisiana. He had been in the game longer than me, and he came and told me I got fired. I didn't even know I got fired. It was. And he worked in the engine department. He said,
"You don't even work in the same department."
Nah, and we didn't even hit the dock yet. He said, "Man, I heard you got fired." I said, "Nah, I ain't get fired." Man, I'm lost. No, man. So he said, "Man, what happened?" I told him what happened. He said, "Bro, how much you getting paid?" I said, $300 a day. He said, "You couldn't take no water upstairs and you get paid $300 a day?" Just think about that. That's what you got. The mental part of coming out here is another part too.
Yeah.
My mental was fucked up. So, John, I appreciate you, dog. You you killing it, man.
For sure.
Yeah, I like everybody watching John is definitely outstanding. He killing it right now. He giving a very good, different perspective of people from Jacksonville, because for the most part, it's kind of got a negative view if somebody come out here and say they're from Jacksonville. But
for sure,
yeah.
He ain't lying. Like, you Jacksonville settlers, man, y'all done made it kind of tough for us. Like, for us ones who just getting in the industry, because they definitely look at us Jacksonville Duval.
Mm-hmm.
They look at us like a problem, man.
Yeah.
Like, some companies won't even hire us just because they say Jacksonville, Florida.
That's right. That's right,
crazy.
brother. And then when I get, I know for a fact I'm respected on this vessel. But when I get the officers coming to tell me how John is performing, boy, that shit, like, my man, that first 30 days, boy, I was like, yeah, man, go get him, young dog. Go get him, young dog. I ain't even had to say nothing. Like, the first 30 days, I ain't even had to say nothing to him. He was killing it. I walked in, the boy was like just handling it, just doing it. No complaining, just the norm. He was getting used to it. But it was, yeah, man. Salute to you too, bro.
For sure, I
Yeah,
appreciate that, man.
Yeah. Make sure the fam see this one.
Oh yeah, trust me, the whole world gonna see this, man.
That's right. Hell yeah.
So this what you call it?
Maritime Industry 904.
Maritime Industry 904, man.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be seeing about this. The whole world gonna be seeing about this.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate that. Y'all too. Oh, hey, you got anything you wanna bless the people with before you leave, man?
Y'all just gotta take y'all time, man. Just take y'all time with everything. Give it time. Don't just be in a rush for everything. Everything gonna fall in place when it fall in place, bro.
Yeah.
You can't rush the process. The process gonna come. Just take your time. Be patient. Keep a cool head, and just do your job. Like, and I came up with my own little motto, man. You work right, you work light. You work wrong, you work long. You know what I'm saying? So come out here and just do your job, do it right. You ain't gonna have nobody over your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's light. You having a smooth day, dolo. But you out here doing stuff wrong, you're gonna have to redo it. That's gonna be long, and you're gonna just have people just over your shoulder watching you.
Yeah.
So come out here and just do your job, man.
Yeah, man. For sure, man. Spoken like a real one, man.
So
yeah, man. Y'all check in to the next one. Duval 904.
So
We out this thing, you heard me?